Okay, this is Kim here. I want to show, this is Michelle.
Hello.
And Jenna, and Sassy Girl, and Home Sweet Home. Rah rah. Okay, there you go.
Good. Yes.
I just made it up. I like to make things up. You know. Well, it is the combination of the Orgon energy, which to have Orgon, because I was given the divine gift of how to make it, and I learned, researched over a couple of years doing the market in Hawaii and everything. So I was doing my online business and everything, and I'm sitting around my little Pune heaven one day on the lanai there, and it just came to me because I'm always thinking about, I was in the vortex. Well, we all are always in the vortex of love. So, but I'm at the volcano. I'm at source, and the word Puna, the district where I lived there, and proud Punatic I am. We all call ourselves Punatics, and it's quite an eclectic, eccentric crowd there in Puna land, where I lived for a couple of years. So, the norm was sitting around and talking about UFOs and encounters, and, it's another world. So, anyways, so I'm in the vortex. Puna translates, Puna, P-U-N-A, means source. That's the Hawaiian word for source. And that's where the volcano is, and that's where the lava fields are, and the ocean, everything is right there. Source. So here I am, sitting in this lanai, in my perfection, and, literally fruit trees all around me. Lunch would fall from the sky. I'd have a pineapple over here in the bush, an avocado would drop down, or a papaya would fall down, and I'd walk over and get it and go eat it, and, so I'm in the vortex of all. So that was always in my mind, and part of making the Orgon energy is zooming up your personal vortex. So I'm in the ley lines, the 19.5, the intersection, longitude, latitude kind of thing that goes from like here to Mars and through the cosmos and all over, which is a very powerful, it's like Sedona, there's different places in the world where you have true energy vortexes. I don't know, there's half a dozen to a dozen of them, I guess, in the world that are documented. And that area is one of them. So it's very powerful, and people come from all over the world just to go out and sit on the lava and vibe, because the vibration's so high. So that's where I lived, and that's where I existed. So I was always subject to that, and that was always helping me. So vortex is a natural thing for me. So I'm making Orgonite, vortex, Vorgonite.
Awesome.
And that evolved when I started putting the lava into the pieces, which I did not do when I started because it was always a bad thing. That's propagated on one hand, that you don't take pieces of Pele, it's bad luck, which is a bunch of Huey, because I had Hawaiian elders coming up to me and people saying, that was just a big fear tactic. These are true Hawaiians that, the Hawaiian heart is such that they share all and they gave all. And that goes back to an old fear tactic, back to the missionary days. when they came in, seriously, and is related to that, that this kind of thing started, that the Hawaiians were not like that. But for whatever reason, it has gone on over the years. And with this shift in 2012 is when I started putting the lava, or Pele, the volcano goddess, in the pieces. And I resisted it for like 6 months. I did not want to do it because, oh no, you can't send Pele out into the world. That's a bad, bad thing to do. And Pele kept coming to me in my meditations.
Wow.
And she would not leave me alone. And then at the same time, I'm getting the synchronicities, I'm getting the confirmations from, you know, the local people, the kahunas, the teachers, you know, different people that... And so I started putting it in just to see what would happen. Kind of like putting your toe in the water to check the temperature, right? So, and when I did that, now at this point, I'm sending my original pieces of Vorgonite were going online, and they were going all over the world at this point. I was literally shipping, getting orders from all over the world, because I was making it in the energy vortex, and it does, even without the lava, it had a much higher vibration. I had people coming back to me, and well, okay, so when I put the lava in it is when it really zoomed up. Then people started coming back to me and telling me they were going interdimensional in their meditations, and that, you know, they're believers in Orgone energy, and they've had Orgone energy around their house for 15 years, but when they put that piece in that had Pele in it, you know, the lava from the vortex, that it actually seemed to activate everything else and all their other Orgone energy pieces they picked up from various sources over the years. So, you know, it was shown to me that this was meant to be, and it was really powerful. And that's when I coined the term Vorgonite. Okay. And I was still using my old married name there, which I was not fond of anyways, and so I just, and that was also part of my journey, is I am transcending, I am transmuting, I am on a journey, I am in the divine, and the divine is working through me as it does through all of us, okay? But I mean, I made this commitment, this spiritual commitment, okay? And because when I walked out of the university that one day, I just said, you know, I can't do this and that and this and that. I have to make a commitment to something. So I made the commitment to doing the Orgone energy and to becoming my most authentic self that I can, and, you know, walking my talk. You know, I just couldn't live in both worlds. Mm-hmm. So I committed myself completely to the divine or to God or your higher power, whatever you want, however you want to put it, it doesn't matter. It is within, to my journey, okay? So, and I just decided one day, I'm all in. I'm all about, all I want to do is live heart-based, love and light and compassion, and find my way. And that was it. You know, so I started simplifying my life at that point, and many, many things happened, and that's at the same time that the Vorgonite term came, and that's about the same time I started putting Pele in, and everything just kind of cranked into high gear. So that's how I ended up Kim called Vorgonite.
Cool.
Ta-da!
All right.
Did that make sense?